Hey, what is going on, fellow YouTubers, or fellow reefer YouTubers? This is Filipino Reefer, aka Benny. What is up? Today is April something teen, I think April 17, and just want to do a little update of my 40-gallon innovative marine tank drilled for the month of April, for everyone to see how my corals are doing. As you see, things are somewhat thriving. Some corals are doing okay, some corals are not. And I guess let me start by saying, look at that torches. They are swaying in action. So let me see, where is my pointer? I don't have my pointer here. See my cabinet. Oh, I see my cabinet. Just give me a minute. Oh no. All right. I'll get that in a few minutes. Okay, so what was going on over here? As if you guys seen my old video, that dragon's hole and that Indo gold torch, these two were located back there. The gold hammer was actually where that Indo gold torch was. So I didn't want them separated, and I saw some difference between the issues here and there. So what I did is I swap them, and as you see, not only aesthetically it looks better, but all of them are swaying accordingly, right? So I don't have to move my pumps, right? My wave propeller pump. I just left it as is, and they're all just swaying. One little minor movement I did with the torch was that tiger torch was right on top of the sun god torch, and when it is open wide like that, it shadows up the sun god torch. So I just move it a little lower, and I would say they're about 2 inches apart from each other, and they're pretty good. The sun god is opening accordingly, the tiger torch is opening accordingly, the dragon's hole is opening up, and in the gold torch, they are all opening up from left and right. I have 5 torches. I have the Holy Grail, I have the sun god, I have the tiger, I have the dragon's hole, and I also have the Indo gold. So 5 torches, looking beautiful on that angle. And if we go on this angle, you'll see it actually looks nice as well, right? It looks really cool. For the Holy Grail, right there, the sun god, the tiger, the dragon's hole, and the Indo. So I'm actually liking this setup right now as we speak. It is beautiful, and I'm gonna leave it the way it is. Great news is I've seen the Holy Grail torch splitting in several heads. I believe I've seen 3 at the moment. So we have all around, when at night comes, I see multiple mouth coming up. Tiger torch is still 1 head, but it's massive. The sun god, I just got it on a farmer frag market. It's massive, it's doing great. See if I move a little closer, you see that the Holy Grail is pretty happy and has several heads, or several mouths, I would say. And you got the sun god, the tiger, the Indo and well, I'm sorry, Indo on the right and Dragon Soul on the left. So they're all, these two are splitting heads at the moment in addition to that, and this has not yet. So that is looking phenomenal. That is looking great. We're gonna go move to the top real quick. Not sure what this is. I traded it in for a home wrecker, right? That's supposed to be a home wrecker. I can't see the color on the top what it should be. So I'm leaving it as is. If it is home wrecker, it's cool, it's great, trade. But if it's not, it's okay as well because it looks magnificent. This two, let me see, this two SBS, I forgot the name. It's split and I refragged it. I reglued it to a frag and they're doing massively okay. Right at the bottom there's another SBS right there. I'm not sure what that is. So it's growing. It used to be tiny when I first got it, but it's growing. All right, so let me just move this up. Sorry about that. This one right here is my PC Rainbow. It was a tiny little nugget when I got it, and as you see, it's growing. Let me see if I can actually zoom in with my phone. So there you go. It's growing. All right, so it's pretty cool. And this one right here is a goldenrod Anacopora. It used to be right there on the top, and it wasn't doing too good because maybe it's the par of the light is too high, so I switch it down there, and it looks like it's on a STN, but whatever. If it dies, it dies. If it regrows, it regrows. So I'm gonna leave it there and see where it leads to. All right, so far those are my collection of my SBS. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 SBS. Kind of don't want to have more than that because my tank is not too big. So in the future what I'll end up doing is those 1, 2, 3 SPS, I'm gonna trade it in. They're pretty cool. I don't like them, but they're okay. So, but that's in the long future. I'll see how big it gets and go from there. And that's it. So I want to keep my SBS here on the top, and basically all the Euphyllias at the bottom. Another great thing is the GSP that I glued over there used to be tiny. It's growing massive. It is a glass wall. It is slowly creeping, spreading, and I'm pretty happy about that. Right below here, there's a SPS as well, and it is growing. As you see, it's spread into 2 islands. So I can't wait for the whole wall. I have another GSP right there. So what my project is in the future is the whole wall to be a GSP, covered with GSP. And once that happens, the whole entire tank is gonna pop up with whatever colors I put in, cause the back is green. The back canvas is fully green. So whatever corals I put here, all the corals will pop up because of the GSP. I mean, if you can kind of look at right now, you see that the back wall is green where the Nemo is, right? And if I put the OG bounce mushroom, if I focus on that, it looks pretty cool, right? So And if you look at that right there, the rainbow bubble tip anemone, so it's looking pretty nice because the background is fully green. So by the way, that is my new collection of rainbow bubble tip anemone. It finally encrusted and found a spot on the frag plugs, frag disc I may say, so hopefully it doesn't go anywhere. That's the coral, the new add-on that I got on my reef aquarium. Now here is my OG bounce mushroom. It's doing great. I just left it on top, and it's just, if you look at it, it's just really cool to see them grow. The Sunkist bounce mushroom, it's split into two. It used to be really big. Now the bottom front is it's way bigger than the top left. They have split just last night, so hopefully it thrives, right? Hopefully it thrives. So I'm just leaving it the way it is. The way it is. There goes my little conch right there. And let's see what else. Right back there is the jawbreaker. I have to move it underneath because of the babies. They were bleaching a little bit. Maybe my light is too high and my flow is too strong. So there, including the mom, there are 4 jawbreaker mushrooms there inside that red container. So I just put it a little underneath the rock, the shading, just a little bit of light, and hopefully it recovers. I mean, it is doing okay. It's not doing great, right? I just hope that it opens up more and the babies just grow. I just gotta wait for the time to go by and we'll see what happens. There's another GSP back there. It finally encrusted onto the wall. So in the future, what I'll do is I'll cut that little bottom piece right there so it doesn't go over to the sand. This is a free zoa that I got. I think it's a Sunny D. I could be mistaken. It's wrapped around with algae. So hopefully when I do a water change, I'll be able to just leave it, or I'll leave it to my cleanup crew to pick on it and go from there. Another collection of zoa. Like I said, hopefully there's few bubble algae there. So I got 3 emerald crabs, so hopefully it eats it. The red bush gani hasn't been doing really great for the past few weeks, so I finally just I had it on the sand and it's being knocked out by the snails and the emerald crab, so I just left it there. Hopefully it opens up. So we'll see how it is. I mean, it is growing green hair algae on the side, so we'll see. Another collection of zoa. I got this at the farmer frag market. I only had 3 heads in here. Now I believe at night I've seen 5 or 6. It is growing. That is my GMK, which is the Grandmaster Krakatoa. It's pretty cool because on the different angles of the light or the camera, you could tell that these 2 right here are orange and that one is pink. So it's pretty cool to see that the colors do change. I mean, right there you could see that that's somewhat pink. That's really cool, right? Different angle shows different color. That's really nice. So I'm really happy. I left it there. I'm not gonna touch it, not gonna relocate it, just leave it there and let it grow. Another pally, zoas, just expanding. That's it, pretty much. It's a little nice Rockscape that I have in here. It looks more of the Eiffel Tower, right? So that's how my Rockscape looks like. It looks like an Eiffel Tower, and it was cut right here from the restaurant. So this is probably the restaurant of the Eiffel Tower, and it's cut right there all the way top. So it's no longer a Eiffel Tower, it's the Filipino Reefer Tower Rockscape. That's how I call it. So you could actually see there's 4 pillars, 1, 2, 3, and 4 pillars, and it just, the first layer level of rock is here, and then there's another opening in there where the fishes can hide and sleep at the night, and snails and what have you do their thing. So that's how my Rockscape is looking. So if I go in this angle, you'll see an opening as well for the fishes to hide. And I forgot to mention about my hammer. Golden hammer is doing great. It is branching out, so it is a branching golden hammer. So just let it be. I have 2 drop my lens. Let's see, put it back together. There's my 2 devil's hand. It's not doing good today. Maybe it's molding or something, so I left it as it is. Not really my type of coral, so when it gets big I'm gonna trade it in for something else. So anything that I don't like kind of stays in the back. And this is the look on this side of the reef tank. Got 2 Antheas. I believe one is changing color from pink to orange, which would determine male into female. They used to be both orange or pink, whatever the female was, and then one of them is just converting to male. And then that's pretty much it. I don't have much going on here. Not that many coral collections. The Reefapalooza's coming up, so I'm hoping to grab a couple of corals frag. Thinking to get an elegance coral, maybe a Walt Disney SPS, and a couple more, maybe 2 more torches to maximize the looks of my reef tank, 1 or 2 more hammers, and that should be it. There goes my Royal Hippo. You guys have seen my wrasse earlier, which is right there, my leopard wrasse. I have a Midas blenny somewhere, is hiding. And I have a maroon clownfish. I have 2 maroon clownfish. I have 1 in the sump and 1 in the display tank. So I'm hoping that the male will host the rainbow bubble tip anemone. And once I do that, I'm gonna introduce the female clownfish or maroon clownfish. So pretty much just to wrap it up, this is the quick update of my reef tank. Sorry it took almost like 20 minutes. I think I've covered everything so far, how or what's inside my reef tank as far as corals and fishes go. We talked about torches, hammer, SPS, shrooms, zoas, gani, and that's pretty much it, everyone. So I hope you like my quick video of my Innovative Marine drilled 40-gallon tank and what's inside it. So if you like the video, do a quick thumbs up when you can. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe, and that's pretty much it. So until then, I wish you guys a happy reefing. And you have a great day, have a great week. Talk to you guys later.